This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jones going to throw right away. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Once again, it's Barkley. Again, he finds an opening. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdowns, Philadelphia. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Latu, there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On play action, Hurts. He finds Smith working across the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
This is 3rd and 6. Hurts now. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goedert. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
2nd and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
On the scramble. Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. On play action, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the first down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's going to be third down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
The play lost a
The
yard.
Colts will signal
It's
for their
now
third and
goal.
final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So now, Jake Elliott. An important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He's going to try it here again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Richardson. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much.